Hi everybody, today is Tuesday, June 30th, and it's going to be another hot one here in the southwest suburbs of Chicago. We're in this little mini heat advisory pocket, but in high humidity it's going to be in the 90s and high humidity, so it makes it kind of hard to breathe for those of us that have asthma and breathing issues. But here is the back of my house with the new roof. Sorry I'm not tall enough or taller to show you a better vantage point, but this is what I have to work with, so I hope you can see. And it's an estate. The color is estate slate gray or slate gray or something like that. It's a gray. So it kind of goes well with my light blue vinyl siding. So what was in place before was like a reddish brown kind of tile, and so I wanted something different. I wanted two other different colors. There was like a Pacific blue, and there was an emerald green, but those weren't class 4 shingles, and so the homeowner's insurance approved for class 4, which is a better quality shield. It is supposed to withstand higher wind gusts and stuff. So I went with this one because I wanted class 4. So that's the back of the house. And we're supposed to get the gutters today, gutters and downspouts. And the project manager doesn't know what time the guy is going to show up that does that, so I guess he's checking. He was not here when the roofing crew completed. I did not know that he left. Next thing I know, Nathan and I turn around and the guy was driving away. It's like he should have been here, in my opinion, for the final inspection of the roof. But one of the roofing crew guys, the one that spoke, Shayla, the best English, he's the one that did the final inspection of the roof. And so I'm just kind of looking around, in the next daylight, because it was quite hot yesterday. And Nathan and I were pretty wiped out, and Nathan, actually did really well yesterday. There was only one point in time when he was, kind of extra nervous, and he kind of was losing his temper, is when we were putting the plastic sheeting to cover stuff in the garage, because it learned from the last roofing, the last roofing job, that you don't do that. When they tear everything off, the stuff falls through. And we still have stuff that we have not been able to clean up yet, in that regard. So in the fall, we are going to do a thorough clean out. So it's just too hot. Nathan would have kept going yesterday, and I'm like, Nathan, it was like, I think it was like 4 o'clock at that time, right in the heat of the day. And I said, Nathan, we need to take showers. You need to drink some more water. You need to take some ibuprofen and eat something. It's just, you gotta get inside, take a break. It's like 7 a.m. We were up, quarter to 7 is when he started getting in gear, because that's when the first roofing crew guys, no, don't go in there and eat that, Shay. No, there's a spider in there, and I don't want you getting bit on the nose. But yeah, so here's the side. So I don't know if there's anything that you guys spot that doesn't look right. please leave me a comment. Because, like I said, the project manager guy that was in charge of the roof crew took off at about 1:30, 2 o'clock, and then they were done at 2:30. And he wasn't here to do the final inspection of what they did. So, it's a beautiful sky. And the sun is going to shine bright today. Oh yeah. So this is the side. And I don't think they did the fascia. And now I'm going to do in the front. So let's go, Shay Shay. Yep, sorry. Sorry. I'm trying to hold on to her and hold on to the phone. But yeah, in the front, there's one spot in particular that doesn't look right to me. But the roofing second-in-command guy said that it was fine, and that when the gutter guy puts up the new gutters, then he will fix that. And I just texted the project manager guy, and he at first was like, "Where's that at?" I said, "Right in the front." And he said, and then he answered back that it'll be fine, it'll flatten out, the shingles have to flatten out, and not to worry about it. And I said, "Well, what time is the gutter and downspouts guy coming?" "Well, let me check." I said, "Is he doing the gutters, downspouts, and window wraps?" "No, just the gutters and downspouts." So someone else is gonna come on a different day, I guess, or maybe today, I don't know. They're not communicating well with me. I'm kind of ticked at that. I shouldn't be begging for answers. They should be telling me. They're the experts, and they should be telling me so we can get our cars out of the way and so that we're awake, and so we can plan, especially in this heat and humidity, Anyway, I'm getting a little ticked, as you can tell in my voice. So then here's in the front. And yeah, if I would have known when they were coming and stuff, I could have planned to have a carpenter contractor person come out and replace the wood in the front here that has the peeling paint. That wasn't covered under the storm claim because that's, wear and tear. But the wood posts need to be replaced, and those wood bench beams need to be replaced. And I took a previous video of the damage that is on this post in particular. This is the one that had the wasp that made a nest in the concrete, because Nathan had to smoke them out and then plug it up with concrete of some kind. But yeah, here in the front it doesn't look right to me. Right here by my house number sign, my solar one that I have up. And so that does not look right to me. But apparently it will flatten out and it'll be fine. So, I don't know. I asked 2 different guys, and I got the same answer. Oh, and when they had the roofing shingles